You wake up exhausted. You rush through breakfast, scroll through emails, and somehow the day slips away before you have accomplished anything meaningful. Sound familiar? Here is the uncomfortable truth. Most people are not tired because they are doing too much. They are tired because they are doing everything wrong. Meanwhile, Japan consistently ranks among the healthiest, most organized, and longest living nations on Earth. Coincidence? Not even close. The average Japanese person is not born with superhuman discipline. They are raised with systems, tiny daily habits so simple they almost feel like cheating. And no, this is not about working 80-hour weeks or sleeping 4 hours a night. It is the opposite. These habits make life lighter, not heavier. While the Western world obsesses over productivity hacks and morning routines that require spreadsheets, Japanese culture has quietly perfected the art of living well without the chaos. I have distilled 7 of the most powerful habits that you can start using today. No apps required, no expensive courses, just simple shifts that compound into a completely different life. 1. Ikigai, your reason to wake up. Most people drift through life, reacting to whatever comes at them. Japanese culture teaches something different. Find your ikigai, your reason for being. It is not about passion or career goals in the Western sense. It is about the small thing that makes you want to get out of bed. For some, it is tending a garden. For others, it is perfecting a craft. Studies on Okinawa, home to the world's longest living people, found that ikigai was a common thread among centenarians. They did not retire and sit around. They had purpose. Something needed them. Ask yourself, what would you do even if no one paid you? That is the starting point. You do not need to quit your job or move to a mountain temple. Just identify one thing that gives your days meaning and protect time for it like it is sacred, because it is. 2. Genkan, the ritual of leaving the outside behind. In Japan, the Genkan is the entryway where you remove your shoes before entering a home. But it is more than hygiene, it is a psychological boundary. When you step out of your shoes, you are leaving the stress, the noise, the chaos of the outside world at the door. Your home becomes a sanctuary, not an extension of the office. Most people bring their problems home with them, mentally and physically. Try this. Create your own Genkan ritual. Take off your shoes, change your clothes, wash your hands. These small acts signal to your brain that you have transitioned. You are no longer at work, you are home. The result? Better relaxation, deeper sleep, and relationships that do not suffer because you are mentally replaying your to-do list over dinner. 3. Motenai, respect what you have. Motenai is a Japanese concept that roughly translates to what a waste. But it goes deeper than recycling. It is a mindset of gratitude and respect for the things you own. Instead of chasing the next purchase, you care for what is already in your hands. In a world drowning in clutter and consumerism, Motenai is freedom. When you stop accumulating, you stop managing. Less stuff means less cleaning, less organizing, less mental noise. Start by looking at what you already own. Can it be repaired instead of replaced? Can it serve another purpose? When you treat objects with respect, something shifts inside you. You stop chasing more and start appreciating enough. That is where peace lives. 4. Harahachi-bu, stop before you're full. Harahachi-bu means eating until you are 80% full, not stuffed, not even satisfied. Just enough. It sounds simple, but it is revolutionary. Most people eat until they feel full, then wonder why they are sluggish, bloated, and gaining weight. Harahachi-bu prevents overeating naturally. There is no calorie counting, no restrictive diets, just awareness. Here's how to practice it. Slow down. Put your fork down between bites. Give your body time to register fullness. A meal should take at least 20 minutes. When you eat mindfully, you enjoy food more and need less of it. Your energy stabilizes, your digestion improves, and you stop using food as entertainment. 5. Shinrin-yoku. Bathe in the forest. Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing, is not hiking or exercise. It is simply being in nature, absorbing the atmosphere through all your senses. No phones, no podcasts, just trees, air, and silence. Research shows that spending time in forests lowers cortisol, reduces blood pressure, and boosts the immune system. The Japanese government has invested in certified forest therapy trails because the benefits are that significant. You do not need a forest. A park works. A backyard works. The key is presence. Walk slowly, breathe deeply. Notice the light through the leaves, the sound of birds, the smell of earth. 20 minutes once a week can shift your entire baseline of stress. Nature is not a luxury, it is medicine. 6. Usoji, the deep clean ritual. At the end of each year, Japanese families practice usoji, a thorough cleaning of the entire home. It is not just about scrubbing floors, it is about clearing out the old to welcome the new. But here is the real insight. You do not have to wait until December. Build micro usoji into your routine. Once a month, pick one area, a closet, a drawer, or your digital files, and purge what no longer serves you. Physical clutter creates mental clutter. When your space is clean, your mind clears. Decision-making gets easier. Focus sharpens. A clean environment is not vanity. It is a foundation for a functional life. 7. Gamen. Endure with dignity. Gamen is the quiet art of patience and perseverance, bearing difficulty without complaint. It's not about suppressing emotions or pretending everything is fine. It's about choosing not to be derailed by every inconvenience. In a culture of instant gratification, gamen is a superpower. Traffic jam? Gamen. Rude coworker? Gamen. Delayed results? Gamen. This doesn't mean becoming passive. It means conserving your energy for what actually matters instead of leaking it into daily frustrations. Practice by catching yourself before you react. Pause. Breathe. Ask, will this matter in a year? Usually the answer is no. Save your fire for battles worth fighting. The choice is yours. These 7 habits aren't complicated. They don't require willpower or massive life changes. They're small shifts, tiny rituals that stack into something powerful. The difference between people who struggle and people who thrive often comes down to the invisible systems running in the background of their lives. Japanese culture has refined these systems over centuries. Now you have access to them. So here's the question. Will you keep grinding through chaos, or will you adopt even one of these habits today? Start with the one that resonated most. Practice it for a week, then add another. That's how transformation happens, not in giant leaps, but in small, intentional steps. Let me know in the comments which habit you're trying first. And if this helped, subscribe for more insights that make life simpler, not harder. Change your life one tiny step at a time. That's the Japanese way.